say you, so you can say whatever you want to me, but not to my mother. My mother is not here, nothing to do here. So that's why I pushed him, and then he came back with a left hook. That's why happened what happened.
Why does that word set you off so much? Why did that upset you so much?
You, he say that. That's not good for me.
So you draw the line at that word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck out of here, because I'm gonna fuck you up right now. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is my dad.
So what was it that kind of set things off? Because it looked like the normal press conference, drawing back and forth. Then all of a sudden he shoved you. So what set it off?
I'm not sure. Like I said, just normal back and forth. So it is what it is.
I guess he was here a few minutes ago, and there were some words that you used, some curses in English he didn't appreciate. MFer. That seemed like he.
But he was saying that too. And when do you follow boxing?
Of course.
Yeah. Did you see when he was talking to Boo Boo Andrade a couple months ago when he was saying get out of here? Right? Wasn't he saying that?
He was.
Okay. But now all of a sudden those words mean something completely different. You feel me?
Okay, a lot of people get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is my dad.
What's going on, boxing fans? This is Cool Kind of Boxing coming at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing minds. Caleb Plant just keep on exposing. Canelo Alvarez getting under that skin. Getting under that skin, bringing attention to his hypocrisy, to the corruption of Eddie Reynoso Camp, all of the steroids and the cheating that the WBC allowed them to get away with. It just sucks, man. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what Canelo does, because he has made this emotional connection with his Mexican tribe. They don't care if he lies. They don't care if he call, his opponents motherfuckers in Spanish. Fuck your mother. He trying to act like that he don't understand what motherfucker means, even though he used it 4 times. You know what I'm saying? So the hypocrisy just goes on and on. He called Danny Jacobs a motherfucker, or fuck your mother as the translation went. You know what I'm saying, in his fight, and he said it in Spanish. Danny Jacobs didn't even know what was going on. And the interviewers covered for him because the translator wouldn't repeat it. He said, it's fear. I see fear. So they lying for Canelo. You know what I'm saying? They lying when they act like they don't know he's doing steroids. So basically, they're giving Canelo an unfair advantage. You know what I'm saying? They're giving him the benefit of the doubt, even though they know it's corrupt. So what does that say about the sportsmanship in boxing, right? It says that boxing is dirty. It says that, you know what I'm saying, what we see is not actually real. That's why I say that Canelo Alvarez's career is a fraud. He fought all fighters who was, older or at the end of their careers. Now, they don't want to, his fans, his tribe, don't want to admit to this. Triple G was 35. Danny Jacobs was shot. He wasn't the same fighter when Canelo fought him. And even then, they fought almost to a draw. But they always give Canelo Alvarez the nod, and he always moves on, and he gets the credit like he separated himself in the fight. And he barely won. He just got the decision. Triple G, same thing. Arguably, Triple G won the first fight, or and maybe a draw for the second fight. But they made Canelo the winner. He never separated himself. He didn't dominate Triple G like Floyd Mayweather dominated him. And he was doing steroids. So if you perform in your biggest fights, you know what I'm saying, under the influence of a PED or steroids, and you only managed to eke out a draw? What does that, or a draw-like performance? What does that tell you? You are not special, my friend. Canelo is not a great fighter. He is a good fighter in an era of very average fighters, right? He did, anytime there's like a special fighter, like an Andre Ward, they don't want to fight Andre. Triple G didn't want to fight Andre Ward in his prime. They don't want to fight the Jamel Charlos, the guys who can put, 10-punch combinations together, people who got heart, people who got energy. You know what I'm saying? These fighters can dig down deep and come up with something. No, he wants to fight the old fighters who have a name, who can't really, don't have enough left in the gas tank. And now Canelo Alvarez don't get tired. He don't get tired at all. He don't get tired because he's doing steroids. He's doing PEDs, banned substances that give him, the advantage to have a little extra win and work out a little harder and recover and have power. Come on, man. Is that boxing? Nah, man. When I look at Canelo, I don't look at him like he's I don't look at him the way other people look at him. I look at him as a cheater. I look at him like I look at Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? These guys, they got to have that extra help. And that's what makes boxing suck right now. That's what makes it suck, And then there's the fandom that try to cover up for this whack behavior. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the tribes be out there on the internet, on Twitter every day arguing, these lies and fake arguments, all in the defense of somebody they know who is cheating. And we know he's a cheater because he got busted for, what, Clembrurol, or whatever you call that drug. You know what I'm saying? Oscar Valdez, he got busted. And they still allowed the dude to fight, and he lost the fight to Garcia, right? He lost that fight, and the judges gave him such a lopsided decision, and he got a statue out of it. So this is what we're dealing with, along with franchise belts that never been in boxing history, so you don't have to fight any mandatories. Ryan Garcia, Jojo Diaz able to duck Devin Haney, right? 2 interim eliminator winners fighting each other, not the champion. So we got a lot of craziness going on and corruption in boxing right now, and nobody wants to like really call it out except for Caleb Plant. So that's why Caleb Plant has a swelling of supporters, because it's about sportsmanship in boxing. It's about justice against the corruption. Caleb Plant stands for a lot of things that's going on, and he wants a even and fair playing field. He asked for 12-week vital testing. Canelo turned that down. I wonder why. But 10 weeks. After 10 weeks, you know what I'm saying, he's got everything he's need. Yeah, he could pass 10 weeks, but 12 weeks, 15 weeks, how about the whole year? We test Canelo Alvarez and see what he's doing, right? Oh, you don't want to test all year, do you? If you're clean, it shouldn't be a problem to test all year. To test 24 hours a day, Vada could just pop up on you. You know what I'm saying? And those little micro doses of whatever you're taking, the extra energy pills and the juices that you need, you know what I'm saying, for extra advantages, can pop up on Vada's testing, right? So, when I look at Canelo Alvarez, I just see a fraud, bro. I see a fraud, and I see a weak fan base that need a hero, because let's face it, who does the Mexican people have besides Virgil Ortiz and David Benavidez, who are actually good fighters? Those guys are solid. You know what I'm saying? I hope they're not doing anything, and I wouldn't accuse them of doing anything because those are some of my favorite fighters. David Benavidez and Virgil Ortiz, I really like those guys. But this crop with Eddie Reynoso, they got to go, man. They got to go. And, you know what I'm saying? And I love that Caleb Plant, and he's a white guy and not a black guy, so his criticism goes a long way. It goes a long way. They could just dismiss, the black people, you know what I'm saying, because already there's enough racism against the black folks. You know, they could just throw our little protest aside. But when a white boy like Caleb Plant comes out and say it, oh my God, they can't deal with that. Now he loses his cool and pushes the guy. Now he loses his cool because now it's getting covered by the media. Old media is starting to bring it up, and now he's in trouble, right? Because everybody's looking at how he's testing. But that's all I got. This has been Pool Kind of Boxing. Make sure you smash the like button, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? And stay tuned for more hardcore boxing news. And I'll see you guys in the next one. What's going on, boxing fans? This is Pool Kind of Boxing coming at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the